We farm about 4,000 acres.
Okay.
So, you know, we do, and we vary. Sometimes we'll have 75% corn. Sometimes we'll be, I know last year we were really heavy on soybeans. We kind of, we let the market fluctuate in the spring, and we usually keep about 750 to 1,000 acres that we can just kind of switch over at last minute if we need to. We put this up in 2012, I believe, and it just makes harvest go so much smoother. You know, we can harvest 4,000 to 6,000 bushels an hour of corn, and it's just, there's a lot going on. So having this simple leg and a pit system is really helpful. It's where all of our starter fertilizer or 32% liquid nitrogen goes, and that way if we have any leaks or spills, it all gets contained in there. So we fill the water tender here, and we run this black trailer with hot loads to the sprayer to, in the summer to try and keep up. We planted our wheat last fall into really dry soil, and we had terrible emergence, and then we hoped maybe it would come up this spring, and it didn't look good, and so we had to take it all out. So no wheat harvest this year. Otherwise we'd probably be getting ready for wheat harvest right now. On-road diesel, farm diesel, and then just, you know, gas like normal. Truck shed, old sheds. These sheds have been here since the 70s. All these other ones here are new. We actually had some fungicide left over from last season that we're going to go put on soybeans here as soon as the soil dries up. We added alfalfa 5 years ago. It allows us to break up the rotation from corn and soybean every year. The alfalfa goes so deep it really starts to dry up that soil, and we can farm more acres around here, which is super nice.
I think I first saw Pivot Bio actually on like on Twitter. People were kind of talking about it and like, is this real? Is this actually work? And obviously, you know, it's like, is it gonna actually take away from our nitrogen use and substitute that? Our local agronomist started selling it, and the first year I was probably a little skeptical. Before harvest came around, you know, we were instantly noticing that the lower part of our corn leaves, you know, definitely were not yellowing that maybe we have seen in the past on some of our dryland acres. And then we let the yield data come back in. It seemed to be working, especially on the one plot where we tried the new product, which is the current Pivot Bio Proven 40. We took off 40 and we saw no yield reduction there, so we kind of knew the product was for real. And the next year we just kind of blindly just, you know, this is what we're going to do. We weren't used to lowering our nitrogen rates that low, and it was almost a little scary when it came time to apply. We're like, is this enough? Is this going to work? And then harvest came around, and that particular year we saw some of the best corn yield we've ever seen. I think at the end of the day, if you can reduce the amount of, you know, inputs you're using and grow more on that is definitely a better thing.